Namaskara, I'm Lakshmi Shridian. Welcome to FreshRise, where we meet extraordinary minds with ordinary beginnings. Today's guest bridges two words: the logical precision of software engineering and the silent depth of meditation, from coding architecture to decoding consciousness. So please welcome the mind behind Vichaar Grinder, Ankit Paurush. I welcome you to FreshRise, sir.
Hi everyone, my name is Ankit Paurush. So I am product architect lead working in IT company, but due to my passion from past 17 years, I am doing research on yoga. So why I have chosen those subject? Because I feel it's a kind of science. There is a science behind it. For example, if you go to your engineering time or in your plus two, there is a subject called electric field, magnetic field, magnetism. Similar concept is yoga itself. So this is one of my subject. Um, to explore myself, and I provide meditation techniques and methodology for anyone who wants to feel the fragrance of meditation.
Sir, before we dive into the word of meditation, mindfulness, let's travel back in time to where it all began. So, tell us about your childhood. Where were you born, brought up? What kind of child were you, like quiet or thoughtful or curious or experimental?
Yeah, so I was born in Uttar Pradesh. City is there called Hathras. So my city is basically famous for sweets, and it's a area of Lord Krishna, Mathura, Hathras, all those things are nearby.
Okay.
So since uh, my childhood, I was curious about. Too much curiosity was there within me. So when I reached the age of say eight, when I cleared my 10th class, then I am very much interested in studies. Before 10th, I don't know because I was not a very uh, uh, studious kind of person. But after 10th, I got too much interest in physics. Physics is one of my favorite subject.
Oh, that's nice.
And with God grace, I started exploring myself in poetry. So first poem in my life I wrote for physics only.
Oh, that's good. Usually,
Yeah.
physics will be, very toughest subject for everybody. Maths, physics, and all. But yours, for you, it is a favorite subject.
Yeah, physics is one of my favorite subjects. Second was maths, but chemistry is something beyond my scope.
Okay, that's really
Because
nice.
chemistry, every time molecular structure, all those things. Physics, I feel a lot physics. And later, second one is mathematics only.
Okay, that's really nice.
So uh, first would like to tell how I started my poetry journey, then I will tell how I will start my yoga journey, meditation.
Okay.
Basically, meditation and yoga both are same. So what happened? My grandfather, means mother's father, he was member of parliament in 1770s. So he brought Mathura refinery. So one day, my birthday was there. So I met him. So he asked, what gift you want? I told, give me hockey. For as a kid, bats,
Yeah.
hockey, all those sports thing,
Sports thing.
generally we prefer. So
True.
on the second day, during my birthday, uh, I was seeking for him. When he will come, he will give me my gift. I was also a kid. So he came. He was in rickshaw. In our side, not auto rickshaw, three-wheeler manual rickshaws are there.
Okay.
So it was in rickshaw. I didn't see any gift in his hand. I was very means kind of, oh, he told me he will bring this all those stuff. So
Okay.
he called me. He gave me a pen.
Okay.
So he told me this is a pen. He was very honest kind of person. He was freedom fighter.
Oh,
Did too much thing for society.
okay.
He was chairman also, member of parliament. So did too much thing for the society. So he gave me one kind of discussion. He told me one thing. Said this is a pen. With pen you can spoil life of anyone, or with pen you can do some impact on the society. And I don't know what happened. I started writing. So it's a blessings we can say from my ancestors, even my father's cousin, not cousin, uncle. He was also a very good writer, but at very early age he was expired actually, very early age.
Oh,
Now, with respect to when I started writing, so I means what you are thinking, that thoughts only you can write. Correct. Correct. So mainly
Yes,
thoughts are with respect to the society, with respect to your near one, dear ones, all those things. So and how I started going into the meditation. Meditation is also controlling thoughts is for meditation. If you go through the Patanjali Yoga Sutra definition, what is yoga? Yoga means chitta vritti nirodha. Sometimes we see the blessings of our ancestors. So I started writing. So to write, you need to think a lot. What is happening in your society, and after my plus two, I was preparing for our IIT JEE. So if you see in the northern side of India, say Kanpur, Agra, Kota, so after plus two, there are two dreams for a boy or girl. One dream is IIT, another dream is medical. And in engineering, the dream is mainly IIT. So at that time, 4 5 IITs are there. So I was preparing for IIT entrance exam.
okay.
So first time I left my home, then have seen the society, so started writing. So got interest in poetry, and I used to do meditation when I was at the age of 16 or 17 also. So
Okay.
example, how I observed that I am doing meditation. Say example, there was one famous book, good book for physics, Polytipler and Resnick Halliday. So I during the preparation I used to read a concept, too much concept for examination. So generally I closed after read say example after completed my study, I closed the book and starting memorizing what I read. So one day what I felt, 3 4 chapters without book I started means analyzing what I read, all those things. So from there I feel what I'm sensing. From there I feel a meditation journey. And at that time when I was in 18, when I was I think 18 years old, I used to chant Om a lot. And earlier in my childhood time, I have seen my nani. Nani means grandmother. She used to do chanting a lot. So from I feel from there, I got habit of learning and learning meditation.
Okay, that's good to know, sir. So, was there anything from your school life, any particular memory or any teacher who left a lasting impression on you regarding this meditation?
No one. So no one. So
Okay.
that's my own journey. Let me tell you one incident.
Okay.
So I was preparing from IIT JEE, and I am basically Kshatriya. Kshatriya means a warrior in north side.
Okay.
Uh, Rajput, Kshatris, they all are from warrior background.
Okay.
So, in our side, generally, all priests are Brahmins, those who do puja, archana, all those things. So, one day, I went to a very renounced priest. I am saying about, I think this is a 2000, in the year 2000, or 2001 or 2, I don't know the remember, but it's
Okay.
in 2000. So we started speaking. So he has shown my Janam Patri to him, my father, what will happen for my kid, whether he will become engineer or what parents generally do
Astrology.
for their
Yeah.
kids. So he astrology.
Astrology.
So he started seeing, and some communication started happening between him and myself about. Then I asked few questions, how is this whole universe formed, all those things. I think I don't remember. So he told to my father, you got Brahmin in Kshatriya family, and do his marriage, otherwise he will become sannyasi. So I think this all is a part of a journey. But meditation is not only for sannyasis. Meditation is for everyone. Whether
Everyone.
it is meditation should be the part of life and for each and everyone. Because if you see our own Rishi Munis, yogis, all are meditator.
True.
Meditation, basically, if you ask me, the main puja, what I feel is meditation only.
That's good to know, sir. Sir, you moved on to college life. You told you were preparing for JEE NEET. So, was it
Yeah.
passion or was it curiosity or was it related to, destiny? What do you call it as?
I call my engineering, yeah. So, in my plus two. So since our city is very small city right now, internet and everything is there. So no such exposure for us. For us, the source of knowledge was only and only book. So I used to go to Agra, near to my hometown. Agra is there, famous for Taj Mahal. So there is some place Raja Mandi, which is famous for books. I used to buy books from Agra.
Okay.
My two friends were preparing from IIT JEE. Though I was not interested in engineering, I was interested to be a physicist. Means in the line of physics. But that knowledge I don't have. Where should I go? What are the physics? What are the career of physics? So so with them I have chosen my engineering journey. But more than engineering, I had two hobbies only. If you say if I split myself in terms of my hobbies, so one was at that time was physics, another was acting. I was very good in acting.
Oh,
So I did one the small movie, not movie, a few clips in the movie, but that movie eventually was never released.
oh,
Then I was
so
selected
sad.
in here in Balaji Telefilms when they came for some ICE Academy was there. But
Okay.
because I started my career in IT, so I never went there. So my hobby was this one, and a meditation is a kind of, we can say it's not a, it was running parallelly. Though I am passionate or not, but it was running parallelly with me.
Understood.
Say, and mainly pranayama. So I can't say that I put my dedication there in the initial days. It was running parallelly with me. I was doing awarely or unawarely, but it was happening with me.
Okay. JEE or NEET means, we have seen all the teenagers, they'll be, over into it. So, what triggered you
Hmm.
at that particular time to look within you when the rest were chasing just for marks or machines?
Marks, and I never chase for marks. I never. Uh, my main concept was my main thing was concepts only. If you know addition, you can add any numbers. So
True.
my from the day one since childhood till now, I never chase for marks. But yeah, for concept, if you still say me, I reach 40 plus to provide training for IIT student, I can provide in physics till now. The reason is what I feel is if we have a concept, if we know, if we have a concept, then we can implementation is easy. Correct. If we
True.
are directly doing the implementation, right, some product will be created, but we don't know whether it will be successful. So I always chose behind the concept rather than this one chasing on something. Say example, we all heard about a Big Bang theory.
True.
In our plus two subject was there, universe subject was there. I know, I think in 9th, 10th or 12th. So in universe subject, there was something called Big Bang theory. So if you relate Big Bang theory with yoga, when there was nothing, we say Shivoham. Shivoham, Shivoham. There is one song also, Na Punyam, Na
Yeah,
Papam,
I've
Na
heard it.
Premam, Na Deepam, Chirarandanupam, Shivoham, Shivoham.
Shivoham.
So if you think the concept of Big Bang theory, earlier it was nothing, then vibration started. From that vibration, whole Brahmand created. So same thing if you see the behind the yoga journey, when nothing was there, Shiva was there. Only Shiva means just a awareness. That awareness thought to create the world. Then Prakriti started. Then Prakriti started creating. So that Prakriti we say as a Makali, Madurga, Parvati, Masati, and that the consciousness we say as Shiva. So just if you relate all those things, that's the reason I feel Sanatan is very related to science. Sanatan is the thing which is very related to the entire world. So if we start researching on the theory of Sanatana, so Purush or Prakriti, the concept comes Purush or Prakriti. So when there was nothing, there was absolutely zero. So if you see the definition of yoga, yoga means to be in the state of zero. And how we can achieve that state? Once you are in the thoughtless condition. So
Okay.
from there again we need to reach to that state basically. That state is called moksha, samadhi, as per different philosophy, even around the world. So now if you relate with this Big Bang theory, from Big Bang theory nothing was there, the whole evolution happened. Same Shiva was there, then whole evolution happened. Prakriti, the energy of Shiva started creating the entire universe. So all are interrelated.
Well said, sir. That's really true. Sir, you also mentioned that meditation helped you overcome asthma. That's really powerful. So, can you take us
Yeah,
through that moment? Like, what was your inner
yeah.
voice when the medicines
So
weren't
yeah.
enough?
So what happened when we've grown? So in Sanskar channel, some channel, Baba Ramdev started coming a lot.
Yeah,
Correct. So we used to say Kapal Bhati, Bhastrika,
Kapalbhati.
and all those pranayamas he used to teach. Then chanting Om, meditation, all those things. So I started also doing all those stuff. Then I got interest in it. So I got asthma when I shifted to Bangalore
Okay.
in 2000. I think I came here in 2007, and
Okay.
because of earlier Bangalore, here was one pollen grain is there. I am missing that name. Parthenium plant was there.
Yeah,
So
I've heard about
that
it.
started. That's one of the main thing which create allergy in human body mainly. So I started getting asthma. Then I took medicine, lot of medication, uh, antibiotics. Apart from antibiotics, steroid also generally doctor prefer during the if asthma is high. So azithromycin. After azithromycin, some many medications are there. Steroids. Uh, some steroids were also there. I'm not remembering the name. Then for a 10 days, 20 days, 6 months, I took the course. Means on off cetirizine and Allegra, all those deflazaport, all those medicine. Then I start feeling that I am dependent on all those things.
Oh. But it
Then
didn't
I started
reduce.
doing what?
It didn't reduce. You never
It didn't
overcome it.
reduce.
Yeah, you
It
never
was
overcome it.
stopped, but again it started gaining this all those things. Asthma started again.
Okay.
Then I started doing uh, Bhastrika and Kapalbhati. I did throughout the year and meditation.
Okay.
Then first thing happened to me is that I cured my asthma. Then I didn't take any tablets for till now I'm not taking any medication.
Oh.
Sometimes what happens when I stop doing all those practices, then sometime it happens. So once in a while, some a long time ago I was taking regularly. Now I am taking very less. And when I do my yogic kriyas, all those things, uh, there is no need for take any tablets. So I felt if you are doing a kind of pranayama. So one question I would like to say here, and I would like to give the answer. Meditation is thoughtlessness. If you go to the definition of Patanjali Yoga Sutra, meditation means to be in the state of thoughtlessness. You have to think nothing, zero, absolute zero. If this is our objective, then why various type of asanas are there? We do very Mayurasan, Mandukasan, Halasan, Chakrasan, and if we say what are asan, whenever we do puja, when someone comes, we say take asan. Asan means a still position, comfortable position. Why this complex position we called it asanas? So all those questions starts coming to myself. Then if my goal is to be thoughtlessness, then why pranayamas are there? If we
Okay.
split yoga journey, Ashtang yoga, so they are pillars. Basically, you have to do asana, you have to do pranayama, pratyahar, dharana, dhyan, samadhi, all those stuff. So what I did, I tried relating. Then that gave me a curiosity to go read books. So I read Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. I started reading Hat Yoga Pradipika. I started reading Ghiran Sahita. Then I started reading Tantra Yoga. Then I started reading Kundalini Yoga. Then I started reading Kriya Yoga.
Okay.
Documents in Google autobiography of Yogi. After autobiography of Yogi, Lahari Masha study. One Swami Satyanand Saraswat books impacted me a lot. Means I got various knowledge, a kind of reference book which trigger my thought to go into the depth of meditations are the book of Bihar School of Yoga from Swami Satyananda Saraswati.
Okay, that's good to know, sir. So during this transformation, when you say that healing, did you ever feel that your mind was transforming or like something, shifted forever inside in you?
See, things happens gradually in general. It's not a one day task. See, if you are gaining weight, so daily you see yourself, but you didn't observe. Say example, say if you check your weight 4 years ago, it might be lesser. Now it might gain. But daily you see yourself on mirror, in
True.
front of mirror, we see ourselves. So things happens gradually. So what I can say with respect to meditation, it's a gradual process. It's not a single day process. Second thing is 100%, instead of 100 I say 200% meditation works. Why it works? Because the main culprit in human body, or we can say the creation, distraction, and creation of distraction of ourself also, our enemy as well as our friend, is nothing but our thoughts only. You can't control your thoughts. You keep on thinking, keep on thinking. If there is no sleep, then 8 hours also you will think, and sometimes you think while sleeping also. So if you see, thinking is a continuous process. Apart from breathing, we breathe on regular basis, we keep on thinking also on a regular basis, 24 by 7.
Very true.
Now, thinking can be positive, which can bring motivation. Thoughts can be negative, which can bring anxiety, depression, all those things. So to control these thoughts is called meditation.
Well
How
said,
can I
sir.
control? So various kriyas are there. Various kriya yoga is there for the same. Hatha yoga is also for the same. Tantra yoga is also for the same. If you start reading our old grantha, Hinduism philosophy, Kam, Arth, Dharma, Moksha, these all pillars are for meditation only. So everything if you see around the world, Big Bang theory is related to our thoughts only. Finally, we need to control our own thoughts. Because if we are not able to control our thoughts, what are the side effects? Depression, anxiety, high blood pressure, all those things. If we are able to control our thoughts, at least I can make myself powerful. Powerful in the
Understood.
sense I have power to control myself only.
Very true. Sir, you told me that you work in software architecture. No, architecture is related to
Mhm.
logic, software, structures, systems. But again, then you teach
Mhm.
meditation here, silence, stillness, surrendering. So, how do you balance this binary world of tech with the boundless world of
See,
consciousness?
something more than you, I feel, something more than you, the power we can say the God, is forcing you to do more than you. Because see, for me, there was no godfather who was telling me the meditation. My ancestors are also there. Just my grandmother used to chant Om Om Om. Apart from that, nothing. So even she was doing, she did, but not an expertise on it, and not a teacher. A kind of instructions her guru told, so she was following that. So for me, it's a kind of then what should I say? I'd say God was giving me the direction for this one only. Because see, it's if you say it's my hobby, I say it's more. It's not my hobby. It's my part of life. Hobby is something different. Say writing, we can say it is a hobby, or even I will sometimes say writing is also a part of life for me. So it's more than a hobby. Then in my childhood, I used to think a lot. Then I got why I am thinking, why I am thinking. Then that kind of more than we can say it's a hobby, passion. It is my nature. It's my prakriti.
Understood. If meditation was a programming language, then what would its syntax would look like?
Zero, absolute zero.
But why, sir?
See, zero is nothing, but zero is everything.
True.
See, example, if you see zero, nothing. It just start observing a kind of scale. This is minus 10, this is plus 10. The whole universe is there. but lump sum is 0. Again, if you increase the scale, this is minus infinite, this is plus infinite, but lump sum is 0. If you start reading physics also, this I connect with one wire, this I connect with one wire, another wire, electric field is also there, so potential is also there, voltage is also there, but if I add all, then final is 0. If you start reading Kirchhoff law, say example, if two wires are there, correct? Two wires are there. Say one somewhere current is flowing from here, another where current is flowing from here. The at junction, the sum of all the current is 0. So 0 is nothing, but 0 is everything. I think Swami Vivekananda gave interview on zero, 1 hour session at Chicago or somewhere.
Yeah.
So zero is nothing, but zero is everything.
Everything.
When you do meditation for zero, moksha is zero, but zero is very powerful. Plus infinite minus infinite is zero. Quantum theory is also zero. Electron, proton, neutron is zero. Sun from sunlight we are getting that is another topic, but zero is everything.
Got it. So, on weekends, you teach or you guide people on meditations, pranayamas, and awareness. I heard that during COVID, you helped your father practice pranayama and he stayed infection free. That's really inspiring.
Yeah,
So, how did that
yeah, yeah,
experience change your faith in ancient practices?
yeah. So one thing is what helped me. See, when I was in plus two, my mathematics teacher. So a few things. More than teacher, their theory impacts.
True.
So in one session, what he told, he created one vocab or one word that's called rectification.
Okay.
Rectification means not going through the concept, just storing into the memory.
Okay.
Fine. So rectification never works because the things that works is logic, and concepts are the collection of logic, a combination of logic. See, one is memory. Fine. Everyone has their own memory, but that memory is not a knowledge. Say someone start reading about the general knowledge. Who is the president of India? Who is the prime minister of India? What's the geography? All those things. One way I can say it's a knowledge, but one way I can say he kept everything in his own database, memory. But logic is something when we start asking why, that why creates logic. So while reading, my one of my hobby is reading books, and second thing is spiritual books, yoga books. Earlier read lot of physics also, and Ayurveda books. And one thing started, never rely why. That why gives you the curiosity. So I started going into the depth of pranayama. See example. Generally we say sun give us heat.
True.
Correct? Moon pacify the heat. Sun provides the heat, moon pacifies the heat. When the temperature, if you observe one thing in nature, in Prakriti, after summer, monsoon starts. Correct? So during monsoon time, disease starts coming.
True.
In the raining time mainly, once the rain was over or once the rain season is over, then disease start, dengue or viral infection, all those things. So it means it is because of the temperature, we can say temperature difference. So why I said in yoga, if you ask me what is yoga theory, tools, so I say yoga theory tools are sun and moon.
Okay.
How sun and moon? When we start this one, taking breath from right nostril, if you close your left nostril and start taking breath from right nostril, it increases the temperature of the body, and it is proven thing. Even we can try. And when you close the right nostril and start taking breath from left nostril, your body temperatures pacify. So in terms of yoga, if you are taking breath from right nostril, we tell us as a surya bhedi pranayam. When we take breathing from left nostril, we tell it as a chandra bhedi pranayam. And our body, sometimes Surya Nadi is active, we call as a Pingala Nadi, and sometimes Chandra Nadi is active, we call it as Ida Nadi. So because of this imbalance, so the yoga journey is to pacify Sun Nadi and Moon Nadi. Means Sun we can say plus 10, Moon we can say minus 5. If it is minus 5, make it as minus 10. So balance both. So the balance of Sun and Moon is called yoga, and it is the basic of Hatha Yoga. Hatha Yoga means Ha and Ta. One means sun and another means moon.
Moon.
So so yoga means to pacify, to balance sun and moon is called yoga. That's the reason which is the origin of all the pranayamas. Whether it is Kapalbhati, whether it is Bhastrika, whether it is Chandrabhedi, whether it is Suryabhedi, whether it is Anulom Vilom, Nadi Shodhan, all those things are the end result of Ha and Tha, sun and moon. So if we know Pingla Nadi is related to sun, Chandra Nadi is related to moon. Now what are nadis? What are nadis? Say example, nadis in layman language, I will say it's a stream. It's a stream. Example say, consider this is a metallic sheet. Consider this is a metallic sheet. From this source you add one wire of current. Okay, so
Okay.
this is a metallic sheet. Here you added a wire from where that wire the current is flowing toward the sheet. From this end, another end of the sheet, you put one bulb one. Here you put another bulb two. Here you put some tube light. Here you put some fan. Correct? Now you power on the electric. Then a current will flow in the sheet.
True.
Fine. So bulb will burn. Bulb will give light.
Yeah.
Bulb 1, bulb 2, fan will start this one rotating, fan will do their work. So it means from this sheet, source to destination. Source is one end, destination is one bulb 1, another destination is bulb 2, another destination is bulb 3, another destination is some other object or some other device you added. So between source and destination, it will create a path. A path will be created. That path we will say as a flowing of electrons. Instead of flowing of electrons, I will say a fluctuation of electrons, a drift of electrons. So these paths in terms of yoga in our body, when we take breathe from right nostril, a path will be formed with our various instruments in the body. Those paths are called nadis.
Understood. Well explained,
So
sir.
it's similar as electric current in a body,
Currents.
a
Understood.
flow. So generally we say, and now why I started thinking in technical part. If you ask for some person, say right now what's the problem in our nation where I want to put some effort, there should be research institute of yoga.
Reason.
Say example, all engineers, doctors, scientists should do research. Yoga is our Bharat. Say gave Rishi Munis gave too much thing towards yoga, but people are doing rectification. Say example, they are doing very great asanas, but not going into the depth of concept. If we know the concept, we can do too much things for the nation and too much thing for the world.
Understood. Well, really well said, sir. So what did your father say to you when he realized that your guidance has protected him?
So what we did, so now how I was preaching, teaching, telling my father for all those things. So I feel uh, with the grace of books, or I say, I feel Swami Satyanand Saraswat blessings on me, though I have never seen him, because he wrote books and those books helped me. So directly or indirectly, he is the source of origin for me. Now, after reading the books, I started applying Bhastrika Pranayam on my father. His age at that time was 74, 75, 3 years ago. First, good thing in my father is very courageous person, very courageous,
Okay.
and a very good leader, and very good a motivator. So all those things I got from him. But he is not, he for merit, because his career is he's politically very much involved. He's social, we can say socially active person.
Okay.
So uh, so his one thing is willpower is very high. So when he got the COVID, he started listening to me. So I used to say, and by considering his age, I know the virus is because of temperature difference, as I told earlier to you. Uh, in generally in monsoon season, all those things happens. So I told to, and even um, these doctors are providing spirometer, all those things to inhale and exhale. So I thought, why I go for a spirometer? We will do daily bhastrika regularly. So we used to do say after 1 hour of gap, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes throughout the day. And my father earlier used to drink, means alcohol, used to have alcohol on regular basis. But while going went for CT scan, two times lungs infection was zero
Oh.
because of we were doing bhastrika on regular basis. And my brother got COVID, so he got infection, throat infection. Even I got COVID. So one bhastrika and another wave, just by uh, closing this area, by pressing this area, lot of cough came out from the body. So it helped us. And all the medication we did, I can't say that we should not do the medication.
Okay.
Medication with our
Yoga.
yogic technology. Yoga is everything. So it helped him a lot. Then what happened? His lungs infection was zero. So now third thing was, if see, whenever we get virus, there is something called WBC which fight against virus. So we can say WBC are the fighters which live in our blood and fight against virus. And for WBC, a liver produce a kind of food for him. We generally, how I relate it, it's called co-reactive protein. So co-reactive protein is the fuel for WBC, and WBC fight against virus. So that's the reason, if virus is high, it means fighters are high. That's why in during the medical test they go for co-reactive protein. That's why in COVID time they told taking consuming more protein diet.
Understood, sir.
Now, so those fighters are running against virus. Then it means the fighter, when those WBC will die, say during the fight with infection, COVID, although it will die, it will reside in blood only. Correct? For that,
Yes.
blood thickness will come. Again, after COVID, organ failure cases were very high. Because of thickness of blood, we called it as a D-dimer report. Means that if WBC died, too many WBC died in blood, then it means it might, your blood will be thick. While when your body is pumping, heart is pumping, some we can say it can be blocked, organ failure can be there. So multiple things can be there with a possibility. So D-dimer test was there. So father was admitted. So I told with Surya pranayama. Surya means invoking sun energy. So it might help in thinning the blood. So, but in hospital after treatment he got very good. But my question here is, at that time, when you see the person is uh, in surviving condition, when my father was admitted to hospital, I have seen hundred of dead bodies in a single day. 4 5 days we can say. Daily I am struggling with dead bodies. Here one body is there. Here one body is there. It's a kind of survival for us.
True. Very true.
Then we identified, then we thought, once my father will be in good condition, I will put my effort for yoga, meditations, all those things. This is one of the reason. So I am doing nothing. Things are happening through God only, because I am my background is not of meditation. My background is not of yoga. No one is very expertise or have good knowledge on yoga. My books, God grace, gurus, or I think God is choosing that journey for me.
Well said, sir. You can say it's a destiny.
Yes.
So many people say that meditation is boring. What would you tell that
No,
restless 25-year
that
old?
yeah. The reason is, see, if we don't have knowledge, then it will be boring. If we are see, if we start exploring, one plus one two, why? Say example, if we start thinking as a mathematics puzzle. Say example, meditation is boring because we are not focusing how oh, my Ida nadi is activated. Now I have to focus on the Pingala nadi. Let's activate it. Now making it zero. Now I am getting in thoughtless condition. During meditation you will get intoxication also. You feel you are drunk. I felt that phase number of times. hundred of times. While inhaling and exhaling, you feel tranquility also. So once you start feeling, then you will feel it is not a boring because you have never did study on it. Just think, those people who are teaching meditation, are they engineers? Are they doctors? Have they done their deep depths? This is not the problem for those people. This is the problem for our government, every government, whether it is any government. They just they started connected meditation with religion. Fine, all religions are good. I have respect for all religions, but as a subject like physics, chemistry, mathematics, there should be some subject of yoga. We need to do research, if else condition on it, why it is there. Then you will start feeling the essence. Because when a teacher is instructing in meditation, think you are silent, silent, silent. Yeah, I can't think, I can't control my own thinking. How can I do? That's the reason pranayama came because we can't directly control our thoughts. How we can control with another way. So once you will start feeling good. So meditation is like a, have you seen drunkards who drink alcohol?
Yeah.
So if they drink one pack, he will feel good. Oh my God, feeling good. Then when he take another pack, he feel too good. So same is like meditation because alcohol is giving immediate result. If you do in correct form, then you will do it more.
Understood. Because even I
So
practice yoga, so I can connect to that.
yeah. So Ida Nadi, Pingla Nadi, tranquility. From 6 years, I have in the condition of tranquility. Whenever I inhale and exhale, I feel I am drunk. So that state is called pratyahara. Pratyahara means if you see a person, I am not promoting any weed, any alcohol, but I am relating. Say if someone drunk, he will speak more. Then after some time he will be silent. Correct. So it means when when you are in the state of tranquility, then automatically your thoughts will be stopped. That is the beginning of meditation. That's we call as a pratyahara. And the basic of kriya yoga starts from pratyahara, dharana, dhyan, samadhi. This is from there the kriya yoga starts.
Understood. So your channel
So
name
main
is. Yeah, yes, please.
main thing is knowledge is power. We
Very
have
true.
to logical brainstorm on it, think on it. But see, for meditation, we are Kapal Bhati was there 1,000 years ago. Same pattern if we are following. A person can't sit for 10 minutes. How he can do Kapal Bhati for an hour? Then we should apply our brain here. If a person can't sit for 10 minutes, then he will never do Bhastrika, he will never go into the state of Pratyahara. Then what theory we applied? There we need technical person, there we need intelligent person, come around the table, discuss, brainstorm on it, and make a good research institute.
Understood. So you are created a channel called Vichaar Grinder, so which
Yeah.
blends with poetry, podcast, and yogis about yogas, the wisdoms. What inspired with that name, that Vichar Grinder?
Yeah. So, see example. Uh, uh, say a few years ago there was too much rain in Bangalore. I think 3 4 years ago. My channel is 4 years old.
Okay.
So there was rain in Bangalore. Too much rain was there in Bangalore. Even companies started telling work from home. They gave and COVID start, rain start, even flood started. So they gave permanent work from home.
Okay.
Fine. So the question. Why I'm saying, I will tell you why the name is Vichar Grinder. So at that time I got time to open the channel. This is the first thing. Second thing is, whenever I go, I do a lot of observation. I do a lot because see, for poetry, without observation, without thinking, if you ask me what is poetry, thought which is following a particular pattern is called poetry. Thoughts which are following a pattern is called poetry because it's a kind of rhyme in a pattern. So I wrote one poem for Barish, or we can say Megha. Megha garje, Megha barse, dharti neer ko tarse. Megha garje means it's raining.
Raining.
Megha barse it's raining. Dharti neer ko tarse means water is barish is there, rain is there, but still we are consuming water from water tanker. It means earth water level is zero.
True.
सो मेघा गरजे मेघा बरसे, धरती नीर को तरसे, धरती की प्यास कब बुझाओगे, आशाओं के दीप कब जलाओगे, बारिश है फिर भी धरती प्यासी, कृत्रिम सड़कें हुई मिट्टी पर हावी, आशाओं के दीप कब जलाओगे, धरती की प्यास कब बुझाओगे. There is water, fine. For Kaveri we are fighting. Tamil Nadu says it's our, Karnataka says it's ours. For Kaveri, if we say mother, mother is same for all. We are fighting with each other. Are we providing the solution? Atal Bihari, long years ago, he gave up one concept that if we interrelate all the nadis, say example Yamuna is connected with Kaveri, Kaveri is, if we interconnected all the nadis, then flood problem will be gone. All will get the water. Are we following the true Sanatana? Sanatana means, what is Sanatana? Sanatana means following a dharma for the benefit of humanity. Example, sun is doing his dharma. Sun is, whether sun says, I will take a sick leave for 30 days. Sun is doing his work constantly. Nadis, water are doing their work constantly. All plants are giving oxygen constantly. So that's called dharma. That's called Sanatana. Just praying, putting agarbattis, all those things are our worship. But are we following through Sanatana? Is this my question to myself and to everyone? So lots of question comes me. So instead of pointing any political party, instead of pointing any individual, I write in the form of poetry, just for awareness.
Okay, that's really good, sir. Can you just tell me that one line of poem that defines your life philosophy?
Like इंसान पड़ा जमीन पर लोग समझे मर गया. इंसान पड़ा जमीन पर लोग समझे मर गया, अब तक था सफर में अब वो अपने घर गया.
Well said, sir. That was a really very beautiful line. So you
Or
told.
one poetry will say, for trees I wrote
Okay.
and connected with yoga. I am missing that name. Uh, I will tell you in between. I
Sure,
just I
sure.
forgot it.
Definitely, definitely.
So
So you told.
just remembering. Hmm. Uh, okay, for yoga I wrote one poetry,
Okay.
which is telling the complete definition of yoga. Should I recite?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
या योग के संयोग से जीवन तेरा संपूर्ण होगा, नाड़ियों में फूंक प्राण ऊर्जा का संचलन होगा योग के संयोग से. हठ योग जब तू समझ जाएगा, सूर्य चंद्र तू पाएगा, गंगा यमुना समान होगी, तेरा शुद्धिकरण हो जाएगा योग के संयोग से. प्राणायाम को जीवन में ला, सूर्य चंद्र को जा संभाल, सूर्य चंद्र संभल जाएंगे, शून्य में मिल जाएंगे, सरस्वती का आगमन होगा, भूमध्य में मिलन होगा योग के संयोग से. खेचरी तेरी लग जाएगी, ऊर्जा चोटी पर आएगी, शंकर का डमरू बाजेगा, तू अखंड आनंद में नाचेगा योग के संयोग से.
Wow. Well written, sir. It's really mind blowing. Alright, so I can guess that you're very much into yoga. You also told you started exploring Kriya Yoga, Chakra meditations, Kundalini. So, for someone who is hearing all these words for the first time, so how can they begin this journey?
So first we should do the definition of yoga. We should see, many people say yoga is for old people. In general, what I have seen, many people are doing, but you ask what is yoga, they will say it's some exercise good for him.
Meditation. Usually they say
Yoga,
meditation.
yeah. So yoga means chittavritti nirodha. Are you think a lot? Do you want such thinking? He will say definitely. He will say no. 90% of people are overthinker, unnecessary thinking. 100% we can say. So if we know this is the problem, and we will provide you solution for it, then definitely he will show interest, because he or she doesn't know what is the meaning of yoga. If they know the meaning, then automatically interest will start.
True.
Same thing happened with me.
Understood.
See, same Prakriti means creation. A creative force is called Prakriti. Ma Kali, Ma Durga, Ma Saraswati, Ma Lakshmi, all goddesses are called Prakriti. So means for creation. You have thoughts to create something. But while going to the society, while working, many thoughts are coming. Instead of creating, you are killing yourself. That's called anxiety, depression, as all those things. Correct? So it means I need to control my thoughts. If I have to create it. If something is harming me, I should keep it aside. How we can do? By controlling the thoughts. That journey is called yoga. So they are physics of yoga. All nadis, Hat yoga, all those things are called of physics of yoga. Raj yoga is something directly focusing on thought. So generally when people do Raj yoga, so for Raj yoga it's very difficult to do, to be very honest. I feel in Hat yoga. So the reason is because I know if I have to control my thoughts, I need to control my pran. So pran is proportional to thoughts. So for pranayama is there. That's why I called it breathing techniques. So something if I know I can't control my thoughts, then I will put efforts, then I will be failed. Mainly Raj Yogas are there. In their previous Janmas, they did too much meditation, too much hard yoga. Then, because directly playing with thoughts means you are playing with the mother Prakriti. Because Prakriti came for creation. Your thoughts are there to create something. Say we guys are communicating with each other. One thought came, and that creation is a podcast. So creation is good, but sometimes what happens, some person said to this thing because of condition, many things we are thinking unnecessary, but which those thoughts are killing us. So we need to control those thoughts. So God know we will create a human being. That human being will come and will face all those scenarios. God told guys do yoga to control their own thoughts. Now another question came to God: how can I control my own thought? Then God told, your thought is proportional to your prana, what you are breathing. If you are able to control your own breath, it means you can control your own thoughts. So they give lot of technologies for that, tools for that. Kriya yoga, Hatha yoga, Kundalini yoga, Chakra yoga. All those things are tools for that. And once you will do proper knowledge, proper guidance, within 3 days you will see the impact on it.
Oh, that's really good, sir. Okay, so now let's have a viral rapid fire question where it will be a 5 minutes reflection round. You need to give a quick answer from your soul, not from your logic. So, shall we start?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, one habit that changed your life forever.
Yoga.
Okay. One habit. In yoga, which habit?
Pranayama.
Okay. What meditation feels like?
I am creating meditation techniques now,
Okay.
but all are related to breathing.
That's good. What technology means to you?
Technology is a tool to complete our task.
Okay. Where is God or who is God?
We all are that.
Well said. So, which app steals most of your attention daily?
What? Could you please
Which
repeat?
app or an application you can consider, like Instagram or YouTube or any other apps that steals most of your attention daily?
Mainly Instagram. Now, initially YouTube, now Instagram.
Okay. What do you do when your mind refuses to stay silent?
Pranayama.
When was the
And
last?
I am totally worldly person. I believe on world. I believe on to connect with people. And in generally, people say, for yoga, no need to connect this, no need to eat this. I am totally a normal human being who does all those things.
Okay, that's well good. When was the last time that you cried and why?
Cry. This is whenever I'm in emotional state, I cry.
Okay.
At that time, I don't know.
Okay. What would you?
But that cries with respect to myself. We can say I don't show to others. To
Okay.
anyone.
Understood. What would you tell Elon Musk if he asked you about meditation?
Come and do with me.
Okay. What's the most powerful transformation that you have witnessed through yoga?
Deep, deep thinking.
Okay. What's one misconception people have about yoga?
Full of misconception.
Okay, can you just mention any most famous one where you can see a lot of people have
So
that misconception.
say for yoga, they will think if you are physically toned, then only you can do yoga. If you are doing a lot of chakrasan, halasan, okay, those are simple. They can you do yoga, but they don't know the definition of yoga. If you ask me.
Okay. What's one truth about pranayama most people overlook?
Just they think they are breathing, inhaling and exhaling. They don't know about the nadis.
Okay. Many go to gym for six packs. So, but what's the spiritual equivalent of abs in yoga?
All yoga base is related to core and backbone. All 90% asanas, whether it is Pavan Muktasana, all asanas are related to core and backbone. But I promote gym also. Gym is
Okay.
good. Both are good. And
Okay.
see, in generally, what we say, things are like a pendulum. If you are in the one side of pendulum, other is wrong. If you are on the other side of pendulum, right is wrong. Both are good, and both. And for me, gym is also yoga.
Okay. Well said, sir. If you had to design a 10-minute modern yoga for busy minds, what would it include? Either dance or gym styles or Zumba? What can it include?
Breathing, breathing.
Okay. If peace had a workout,
I did experiment a lot on it.
that's really good, sir. If peace had a workout routine, what would it be? Like yoga, dance, gym, or Zumba?
My gym and yoga are same. I do gym also. I do yoga also. Both are same for me.
Okay. Does yoga really helps us burn calories?
It depends on your goal, basically. Even gym also doesn't do. Main thing is your diet.
Okay. Yoga is often recommended during pregnancy. How safe is it really for expecting mothers?
Yes, it's for everyone. It's for kids, parents, mother. But we should know the definition of yoga. Yoga means to be thoughtlessness. Other are the steps for it to achieve those things.
Which yoga poses or breathing practices are best for pregnant women in their second and third trimester?
Just focus on inhalation and exhalation.
Okay. After delivery, when is it
That's
safe?
the start of Vikyan Bhairav Tantra.
Okay.
Yeah.
After delivery, when is it safe for mother to return to yoga?
It depends what the mindset is. If they're thinking for yoga means for me as per the yoga definition is to restrain all the thoughts, it's called yoga. If she think what I am thinking, then I say meditate.
Okay.
Because I don't have to do n number of poses, n number of asanas, and I know my journey. So I can directly focus on my breath and I can do.
Can you suggest any one daily practice for new moms? Something simple but powerful? What would it be?
First start walking.
Okay. Can pranayama or breathing exercise help prevent lifestyle diseases like hypertension or diabetes?
I will 1000%.
Well, it was fun, sir, talking to you. From the mother's first breath to the elder's gentle stretch. Yoga isn't about years or bodies, but it's about connection. Thank you for reminding us
Yes.
that it's truly for every age and every stage. So, if you could whisper one message to your 16-year-old self, what would it be?
Yoga only.
Okay. For all the millions listening who are battling anxiety, overthinking, burnout, can you just tell in one simple breathing practice or thought that could change their day starting now?
Yeah, do Bhastrika, but don't do intensively. It can create heat in your body. Just in terms of rounds, 10 rounds, then have a cap, then 10 rounds. Then you will feel.
Okay. All right, sir. So, from coding the future to decoding the self, you remind us that peace is not found in the cloud but within our own breath. Thank you, sir, for being with
Yeah.
us on FreshRise and for reminding us that calmness is the real intelligence. So, if you felt inspired, please follow Vichaar Grinder and FreshRise, where every story is a rise. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for making the
Thank you.
time and
Have a
coming
nice
to
day.
FreshRise. So, if you felt inspired, follow Vichar Grinder and follow FreshRise, where every story is a rise. What a journey this has been from breath to balance, from silence to strength. So, today Ankit reminded us that yoga isn't just for posture, it's a perspective. It's not about how far you can stretch your body, but how deeply you can stretch your awareness. For a mother, yoga becomes care. For elder, yoga becomes comfort. And for youth, yoga becomes clarity. And for all of us, it's a gentle reminder that peace doesn't live in the Himalayas, it lives in the next breath we take with awareness. So, thank you, Ankit sir, for sharing not just knowledge but presence. And to everyone watching, remember you don't have to do yoga perfectly, just breathe consciously. That's where transformation begins. Until next time, keep rising slowly, mindfully, and beautifully. This is Lakshmi Shri signing off from FreshRise, where every story is a rise. Thank you.